Assalamu alaikum all of you. I am truly delighted and thrilled to be present among you after a long gap, probably 4 or 5 years. And I especially made this trip from Canada to be with my students, with my staff and with my parents. Let me start by expressing my deep and sincere gratitude and appreciation for completing 10 years of excellent service to our principal, Sheikh Pakiza ma'am. I request you all to once again please congratulate her by applauding. You have to come here and say thank you. Alhamdulillah, we are among the very few schools, and I want you to be here all the time now, wait. Alhamdulillah, we are among the very few schools who have a very stable academic staff. Ms. Pakiza has been the backbone of our academic since our inception in 2014. She has taken care of all the academic activities, and I always tell her in meetings as well that our responsibility as a management is to only facilitate what infrastructure, what equipments, whatever materials are needed to ensure an excellent academic environment. And Alhamdulillah, through her dedicated service, our school students are achieving medals and laurels in SSC examinations, in sports, in extracurricular activities, and various events that are organized. I once again thank her, and I hope and wish that she will only do better in the coming years. Thank you so much, ma'am. I have always stated this, that our strength, our school's strength, are two unique features. One is that we have an excellent infrastructure, management-owned infrastructure in the heart of the city, and we are continuously making efforts to improve that infrastructure every year. Secondly, Alhamdulillah, I am blessed, we are blessed, CIS is blessed with a dedicated core team of teachers, many of whom have completed 10 years. We have a group of teachers who have completed 9 years with us. We have another group of teachers who have completed 8 years with us, and so on. So every year, you will be meeting a bunch of teachers who are completing 10 years or 5 years of their service. Their continued association with CIS is a testimony of the healthy work environment that the management and principal have created in the school. Apart from the academic staff, I strongly believe that the second pillar on which our school stands is its infrastructure. And as the management of the CIS, we are committed to ensuring excellent infrastructure and improving the existing infrastructure every year. Some of the key achievements, some of the key actions that we have taken in the past few years include, after the COVID pandemic, when we came back for regular schooling, I was notified that there are few classrooms that lack ventilation. Alhamdulillah, we installed air conditioners in many of such classrooms or all of such classrooms. We enhanced the library facility of our school every year. We upgraded to a new computer science lab from the last academic year. And as you must already be aware that our students have also started participating in sports activities by going on turfs. On the request of parents, we also added the facility of Diniyat classes, Diniyat for the primary sections. Earlier it was only limited to the pre-primary, but then the parents requested that they would want to see that in the pre-primary section as well. So we increase that service as well. Some of our aspirations that we aim to achieve in the coming 1 or 2 years. It is my personal wish and desire that our school students be prepared for IIT Foundations. We have been having discussions with our advisor Irfan Sir, our principal Pakiza ma'am, to associate with some external players, external entities, to at least first start creating awareness of what IIT Foundation is, why is it important, how it will benefit our students. If we get sufficient response and interest from the parents, this is aimed towards students of 8, 9 and 10. So if we get sufficient interest from the parents, inshallah, we'll first start with an awareness classes, and then we may begin with a proper IIT Foundation classes as well. So the ball is in your court. In the near future, you may get a notification, you may get a letter asking for your interest in that. For me, IIT Foundation is important not only for students who are pursuing or who wish to pursue IIT or engineering. I always give this advice that even if you want to go for medical, I would still encourage you to focus and try and learn mathematical and analytical thinking. And IIT Foundation, and especially mathematics, gives you that. It is a common practice that when students are pursuing MBBS, they will skip mathematics in 11, 12. That is fair up until now. But my advice is that a student should study mathematics even if his or her desire is to go for MBBS. And the objective of learning mathematics should not be to become a great mathematician. Of course, medical students may not need that. But the analytical abilities that mathematics inculcates in the students will be useful throughout their lives. And when I reviewed the curriculum of IIT Foundation, I found that it is emphasizing more on this analytical thinking. And that is why I feel it is important not only for aspirants of engineering, but also for aspirants of medical, because it is a lifelong skill that's going to help you in all aspects of your life. Furthermore, if some of you are aware of the developments happening in artificial intelligence, I am a professor of computer science in Canada, and I am seeing how artificial intelligence is impacting every profession. Recently, I read about a house that was developed on an architectural model that was completely designed by AI. And I'm afraid that this change will impact each and every aspect of life. The future, our students, by the time they graduate, we are preparing them for a career that does not exist right now. Please understand what I'm trying to tell here. We are educating our students for a career that does not exist right now. It will start existing probably 5 or 10 years down the line by the time they graduate. A lot of the human efforts will be replaced by robots and AI. And it is already started. There will be self-driving cars. There may be in the West, especially in countries where there is a lack of doctors, they are even considering that for small illnesses like cold, cough and stuff like that, do we really need to bother a doctor with a patient who's just having cough and cold? Can an AI take those symptoms and just give the medication to those patients? Do we really need a MD or a super specialized doctor to write medicines for paracetamol and stuff like that. That's the talk that's going on right now in the West. So each and every profession will be impacted by AI. We can't fight it, we can't win against it. The only solution is to adopt it. Now when I say adopt it, I don't intend that our students start learning computer programming at this stage. That's not how you are supposed to deal with it. Alhamdulillah, I have 3 teenage sons. I myself am a computer science professor, but I have not taught them a single thing about computers yet. Because you have to understand, computers, artificial intelligence, machine learning is built on mathematics and analytical skills. The better a student is analytically, the better a student is mathematically, the easier it will become for them to adopt to these new technologies, to these new developments of artificial intelligence. And that is the reason that I personally believe that the emphasis should be on learning analytical skills and mathematics, even at the early stage of grade 8, 9, 10. And it is for this intention that I wish to see at my school these workshops happening, and inshallah we will start organizing them soon. Besides this, I also wish for our students to be physically fit and active. One major challenge this modern lifestyle has thrown at us is that the parents, teachers, management and students all are spending at least 4 to 5 hours on screen. Whether it is mobile or any other screen, this is the fact, we are spending 4 to 5 hours on screen. I'm sure all of us at some point in our day or in our duration may have felt a pain in our thumb because of using the, mobile phone. Yes or no? So as modern science is advancing, I believe we humans are becoming weaker and weaker physically. Physical education does not only mean going and playing sports on a turf or in a playground. Yes, that is important. But for us, physical education means the awareness of a healthy lifestyle, of a healthy diet, the importance of exercise. We have started some sports activities this year. Inshallah, in the coming academic year, we will further enhance it and we will further strengthen our physical education department, inshallah. There are many more considerations the management is taking based on suggestions from the teachers, suggestions from the parents, and by analyzing the requirement of the society. We are considering offering Arabic or Urdu language classes on weekends for our students so that they are having that opportunity to learn those things as well. When I say Arabic, I mean functional Arabic or Urdu language. We are considering starting a Sunday Islamic school as well in our campus. All these will be optional weekend services that the parents can avail. Some of it will start inshallah next year itself, some of them may start later. But these are the discussions we are having. If you have any suggestion, feel free to drop a message. I'm sure you all have WhatsApp numbers of your child's teacher. Feel free to drop a message with a note to forward it to the principal. I don't want you to all go and start meeting the principal. Then she will not have time left for the other activities. So a better way to give that suggestion would be to just send a message to the class teacher and convey that to the principal. If you have any other suggestions that you think will benefit our students, please do let us know. Inshallah, we'll consider that as well. I know you didn't come here today to listen to me or the principal. I'm like an unwanted advertisement during a good movie. So I will cut my speech short. I once again thank our principal and staff members for organizing this event. I thank all the dignitaries on stage for attending this event. And I thank all of you for listening to me patiently. Thank you very much and best of luck.